Hey everyone, Mr. Johnson here to take you through the AI tools that I want you to use for this project. Let's go ahead and start with the computer programmer and see if your job could be replaced. So I have a simple request to make a JavaScript calculator. So I'll just put that into ChatGPT, write the code to create a simple JavaScript calculator. We'll go ahead and hit enter, and of course ChatGPT will follow my instructions and write the code to make that simple JavaScript calculator. As you can see, this would take a whole lot of time to do by hand, and the likelihood of making some sort of a syntax error would be pretty high right off the bat. So let's go ahead and see if that code works. So we can just go ahead and copy the code and take it into a site like JSFiddle, paste it into the HTML or JavaScript area, and then we can run that code. And I think it's because of the size of my screen that it looks sort of funny, but we can go ahead and test it out. 7 times 5, and let's see what that equals. All right, see if it got it right, and that equals 35. So we made a simple JavaScript calculator. I think if we were displaying it on a regular HTML page, it would look just fine, but in JSFiddle, it looks a little squished, but it works. So in my mind, I'm thinking if I'm just doing really basic coding, yes, it's possible that AI could take my position, because as you can see, it cranked that out pretty quickly, and it worked right off the bat without having to do any correcting. All right, so let's take a look at my next one, which could a movie script. Could it write a movie script? So here I have a prompt to write a dystopian science fiction movie plot where zombie chickens are taking over the world. The good guys are named Tony and Amber. Those were two of my high school classmates. The villains are named Eric and Randy, two people that I know that I don't like very much. It takes place in Austin, Texas. Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, saves the planet. So let's see what ChatGPT comes up with on this movie plot. And scroll down to see. Okay, so you can see it's got a title, Cluck-Apocalypse, Rise of the Zombie Chickens, and it's writing quite a entertaining story. I could have it continue to go on, writing chapter by chapter, but just looking at a few of the paragraphs, yes, it's pretty ridiculous, but certainly with some more prompting, I would be able to get it to write probably a pretty entertaining plot. So I'm thinking, as a movie writer, yes, this is very scary. Am I thinking it's going to take over for me? Probably not, but maybe some of the lower level writers could be replaced with this. So, or maybe the good writers can use it to their advantage. So I suppose time will tell. All right, let's look at the next thing. I want to have a new logo of a wolf riding a bicycle. And so I'm going to go ahead and open up Adobe Firefly, I think is the name of their AI tool. This is just one of the many graphic art tools. And so I can do a text to image, create with Firefly. And I'm just going to go ahead down here in the prompt and put a wolf riding a bicycle without too much more instruction. I'll go ahead and log in here. Okay, let's try that again. So a wolf riding a bicycle. I have a bicycle shop at my high school named the Bow Cycle Shop, and I need a logo. So if I don't have enough money to pay a designer, maybe I could go ahead and use this, and I don't know, I think it looks pretty cool. So for a high school logo for a bike shop, it looks pretty good. Will it replace a professional graphic artist? Maybe not, but certainly it's not bad at all. So again, maybe a professional graphic artist can utilize this to make their art faster, better. I don't know. I guess time will tell, but it looks pretty awesome to me right now. So I could go ahead and download that, do whatever I would like. Okay, so that's the third tool. And then the last one is, could a teacher be replaced with AI? So I've got a prompt saying write a lesson plan for a unit on the life cycle of a butterfly. Make sure the lesson plan includes a computer simulation. There should be a lab that goes with the lesson plan. Create a short multiple choice exam about the life cycle of a butterfly. So let's go ahead and put that into Magic School AI. And by the way, you're allowed to use whichever AI tools you find. I encourage you to find other better tools. So let me log into this. All right, let's try that again. Log in. And let's log in here. All right, so I want it to make a lesson plan just to get a sense of what this could be. And I don't know, maybe we're looking at the 4th grade. And I'll come back here and grab the prompt that I wrote. And a lot of this boils down to prompt crafting, and so I would encourage all of you to go ahead and spend some time playing around with your prompts and continuing to have a conversation with all of these tools. That's really how you get it to produce what you want. I could put additional criteria, I could have it aligned to standards, but I'll just go ahead and generate it here. And you can see Magic School AI is writing what looks like a nice lesson plan. See if it writes the multiple choice quiz that I had asked for. It doesn't look like it did that. So here's the lesson plan. I would have to take a look at it to see if it's any good. I could try that same prompt in ChatGPT and perhaps see which one of these tools does a better job of producing that. So here's the same prompt in ChatGPT. It looks a little bit more thorough, so right off the bat I'm a bit more impressed with ChatGPT's abilities. It seems like Magic School AI is maybe watered down, and it's giving me this nice multiple choice quiz with the answer key at the end. So it's looking like, in my mind, ChatGPT is outdoing Magic School, which is intended to make these things. So questions how good their tech is. Will that replace a teacher? K-12 teacher, highly doubtful. Every parent I know wants their child supervised by a thoughtful and well-educated adult. So of those 4 occupations, this would be the one that's least likely to be replaced by AI. However, it could, as you can see in this example, save a teacher a whole lot of time. And maybe you could argue that there wouldn't have to be a licensed teacher in the classroom with the kids. I don't know, but I think this one would be the least likely to be replaced. Okay, so I want you now all to go out and test these tools on your own, using your own prompts and any of the AI tools that you find.